Welcome back, Swoosh Life Garage, and today I'm actually not going to be working on my Del Sol. I'm going to be working on my Prelude. There's a few things I want to fix on it because I have a trip coming up just to make it a bit more safer and to overall make the car look a bit more cleaner. So without taking any more time, let's get right to it. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing today. One problem I've been having with the Prelude is that sometimes at night I can't see that well with these headlights and these bulbs in it. A little bit of yellowing, not a little bit, a lot, but not as much as I've seen on other cars. So one of the problems for sure, and plus this would just make it look a whole lot better cosmetically, is to get these headlights cleaned. So I've been having this used set of headlights for a while now, and I'm actually going to polish these up first and then I'll just swap them out. I like having them off just so I could clean everything, make sure when I reinstall them onto the car I have a nice set of clean headlights. So it just kind of makes it a little bit easier in the sanding part, you know, don't gotta tape off on the fender, the hood and everything. So I just have it open just like this. Makes it for me a bit easier. The product I'm using for this job is Meguiar's heavy duty headlight restoration kit. Heard a lot of good things about it. I as well use Meguiar's all the time for car care products. Looked up a lot of things about headlight restoration, and this is like the #1 kit that you will find that people recommend. So the Meguiar's kit has an applicator pad, a 3000 sanding disc, and then it has a 1000 sanding disc, as well as some Meguiar's plastics, some solution, and then for attachment for the drill to polish them right up, and also headlight coating for the final step. The first thing we're going to do is sand it with the 1000 grit on here. They also included a little pad, sanding pad as well. All that I'm going to use here is the 1000 grit, and then I have some dish soap and some water in here to keep everything lubricated and from clogging up the sandpaper. So go and get started with it. So after the 1000 grit, they're going to look like this, pretty cloudy, and now we're going to sand it out with the 3000 grit. Alright, so after sanding with 3000, going to go ahead and use a drill with the pad they provided with the plastics. So I did the lower turn signals as well. I sanded them down and polished them up with plastics. Next, I'm going to clean them up with some invisible glass, just clean up any residue that may be on there, and then we're going to put the final coat, the sealant, on it. Alright, now just go and put the headlight coating on it with the applicator pad and allow this thing to dry 24 hours after. So it's been over a week now, and the coating on the headlights completely dried, of course. Turn signals. Now to get these off, one last look at them on the car. Looks like smoker's teeth. Taking off the grill,
the bumper, the headlights as well. And also, a lot of times these tabs break right here because people either put like pressure on the headlight or something hits the headlight and the tab will break off because it'll hit it and then it'll just stay bolted in. So that's pretty usual. Just watch out for that. Make sure to save them because you can repair it. But they're in good condition, so I'm going to keep them as a second pair. I've already cleaned up the plugs. A lot of times a lot of grease around them, all that electrical grease. Nice and clean. Cleaned up the hood latch. Gotta put some new grease on it. Took lots of time cleaning everything up, but it looks perfect. So I showed you guys the broken tab. Now take a look at this one. This one's been repaired already. Just repaired it. But it's on there pretty securely all around. So here's a headlight that has a broken tab on it. It's broken right there. Now, as long as you have these tabs saved, you could fix them. See, it fits right on there. And then going to use the soldering iron to melt the plastic together and basically just fuse it together, what they call plastic welding. There it is. Not the prettiest thing, but it's not going to be seen. So the headlights have been cleaned up. Very clean. And now also these should be on the side of the headlight there. It goes on there. It just needs some adhesive. But for right now, you know, I'm not going to put it on because I don't have the adhesive. But just so you guys know, if you guys have a Prelude as well, these go on there. So I'm going to save these off to the side for a later time. Now for what I've really been waiting for, I'm going to go ahead and install these onto the car. Alright, so it had rained, so I didn't film me putting back on all the parts and cleaning everything. But as you could tell, it's all nice and clean. Cleaned up the grill as well. There's a tiny bit of moisture that got in when I cleaned the headlights. So there's like a little haze right there, but it'll go away. Now if you ask me, this is like the best money I ever spent on any type of product, or I guess if you want to say mod for the car. It was only 25 bucks. It improved the look of the car, and plus I know for sure it's going to improve the visibility of the car. Here's the parking lights. There's the headlight, the low beams. These are the stock headlights with the hazing over them. You can see how much visibility we have right now, and it's pretty dark here. All I have is this light
off to the side, but for the most part it's pretty dark. Let's take a look on the outside. There's the visibility.
The parking lights.
See how they look. Headlights have been cleaned. Here we are with the same bulbs. I don't know how well it comes out on camera, but it does seem, I would say, about 30% brighter compared to before. There's the beam. Like I said, it seems about possibly, I would probably have to say 30 to 40% brighter.
You could tell that there's two different bulbs. This one's pretty white. This one's pretty yellow. This one's a lot brighter. But they look a whole lot better now. Here's the parking lights.
Well, alright guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully this video shed a lot of light for you guys. No pun intended. But hopefully you guys are able to see the steps to clean up your headlights. And you guys could do it yourself. Now in person at night, man, I'm seeing a whole lot better. I'm seeing a whole lot farther and a lot more clear at night. So to me, this product is really worth it. Especially if you guys want something to step up the look of your car and plus the functionality of your car. This is definitely going to be the product for you guys. Even if you guys don't buy the product, but if you guys could buy the supplies to do the same job, you know, works the same way. But if you guys want one package, you know, as cheap as possible without spending all the money for sandpaper, for the bottle of polish, for the clear coat, so just buy the complete package. You know, you could probably do about 2 sets of headlights, and for only 25 bucks. That's what I found it for at Walmart. Now if you guys have any questions or concerns, drop them right below in the comment section. You can like or dislike this video. I really don't care. You guys could also subscribe to my channel, which I would really appreciate it. But alright guys, for now this is going to be the end of this video. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one, alright?